Okay, hello guys, good morning, good evening from here. How you guys doing? So, oh god. So today I'm going to share a breakdown analysis on a failed setup. So yeah, I decided to also share about a failed setup. I think it could also help you when you're doing your back testing, when you're doing your analysis. You should also know why a point of interest failed and why it plays out. I should not only post a profitable trade, I should also post analysis that failed. So today we're talking about analysis, sell analysis. I was trying to take on vix100, and I will get to answer a question on my Facebook page. Someone like this is right here, where it tapped and where it violated, and I will get to answer this question right here, based on what this person said, hammer resistance, stuff like that. So now I'm going to give you guys a breakdown analysis on why it failed. So now back to the chart. Those that has been following me on my private contacts, I made mention of selling vix100, and I say the reasons of me trying to sell is because we have a stop hunt right here, right? And I shared with them that a supply was violated, and then price, the demand responsible to violate that supply is resting. This one violated it, right? And then the next area in which we would like to look for buy entry was here. And I shared with them that since it didn't break this major high, that I'll be looking for sell entries right here on this bearish order block, and I'm targeting this low. Okay, and also I didn't get to analyze the market because the market is like a puzzle. It requires a lot of brain power, so it's like a puzzle, and I didn't get it right. So now let's wait for it to load for the higher time frame. Okay, I think it refused to load, so I just wanted to show you guys something on the higher time frame. Now this is the daily time frame, right? Now what I didn't get to notice was that this high right here did not break this low. All right, so that was why it shifted. Okay, and since I didn't realize that it didn't break this low, I was seeing this as liquidity and was expecting price to sell from there and then take this liquidity. But at the same time, it happens to be that the supply that was supposed to push the price lower did not push the price lower, it failed, right? So if a supply failed, then that means there's a demand responsible for that failure, and that is demand resting here. First of all, it didn't break any structure, it didn't break this structure also. So trying to look for sales at the pullback into a demand is not validated. Okay, so that was the error I did right here. Okay, and I always say that a stop hunt is only confirmed if it breaks a structure. So in this case, this stop hunt did not break a structure, so I will not say I'm having a stop hunt plus a breaking market structure, right? So that daily order block is right here to give us a rejection from when price taps that area, and I don't know why this refused to go to the 8-hour time frame, because I'm expecting the order block to be clean on the 8-hour time frame, but that's fine. So let's quickly go to the 4-hour time frame, and right here I will explain what happened right here. Now another block is valid if it takes liquidity, and that was what we see that occur right here. We have, I told this to the mentorship, we have a stop hunt, a liquidity grab right here, and the candle that was responsible for that was this sell candle, right? So after that we traded higher, and since price has already tested this order block, right, so it means that when price gets there again, it will not be valid anymore, and there was no confirmation entry. I always advise that you should always trade the confirmation entry. So price traded backwards to that area and printed relative highs, then traced backwards. There was no confirmation entry for a sell, so price reacted on this bullish order block, and we impulsively trade higher, right? And then we violated the order block. Now I always teach that whenever an order block is violated, you're looking for the opposite order block that's violated that certain order block. So now refining this, we have this sell candle, the sell to mitigate this order block started from here, right? So that was why I wanted to go to the 8 hour time frame so that we can see it clean and clear. So that is the that is the order block right there, and also the order block we're responsible to do it, do a stop hunt. We have the liquidity graph right here, and then we tap this order block. So that is a confirmation, but I could likely find down to here, but that is fine. We still have this right here. Now right here where I was wanting to sell, this is not valid. Now the reason why it's not valid is because it is not a structure. Okay, what price actually did was to give us a faker zone, you understand, a liquidity in which the algorithm will take. Okay, so this is an area of sell side liquidity pool, and that means that we are having a bunch of liquidity resting below that area, and that is the liquidity of the retail traders, right? So now what do you think the algorithm is going to do? What the algorithm is going to do is to trade lower and take all those orders resting right here, which is the stop losses of the retail traders resting right here, and that means the institutions are resting below there, and that is this bullish order block. So that is why I always teach that whenever you have an order block, you should always have a liquidity in which price will take to mitigate and activate your order block, and then wait for your confirmation entry. So running down to the lower time frame. All right, now price continue lower, and also where I wanted to sell from also have liquidity right there. So that is one of the reasons why it's not valid, because we're having liquidity pool. That is the area of resistance right there, having liquidity. Now what is the confirmation entry right here? Price grab liquidity, right, and trade into the order block. Now we are waiting for a confirmation entry. And what is the confirmation entry? The confirmation entry is to wait for a supply to be violated, and that's what we have right here. Price, because this is the lower high, right, and you say this is a breaker structure, right? And since you are wanting to sell, you're on the lower time frame, you want to take a sell, price sold off and then bought, it rejected from there, and what do we have? We now have an order flow realignment. So we label that as an offer, which means an order flow realignment. So that means since this supply is violated, then there is a demand that was responsible for that violation. Where is the demand? We have our sell candle, which is our bullish order block, right? So that supply violated also, and also this order block was violated. So that was the confirmation entry, and you can take your trade from there, and then you target the most recent high, which is right here. That is where you could take your profit. And for me, the other hand, that swing, I would just target this highest high. Okay, so don't mind me, and that's is just who I am, the swing trader. Now you can actually see that price traded also into this order block right here. So that means that there will be a little retracement to mitigate losses, and then expecting a bullish to see if we still go bullish and target that long-term high right here. So we have that violation of supply, and we now have this order block right here. We'll likely get to see if price will get there and give us a confirmation entry, and then yeah, you know, for buy entry, because right now this gave us relative highs. So yeah, that is the breakdown analysis for us right there. And yeah, so I hope that this helps. It's just a short brief explanation of a failed setup hard right there, which is not valid. Starting from the higher time frame, we can see why, because this right here is liquidity. All of this you actually see is a compressed liquidity, and we have resistance above right here, and we have liquidity below, so price should take that liquidity and then deliver. Okay, so yeah, that is it.